Us as men, when things are not going our way in our relationships, what do? We develop this tenderness. We develop this softness, which leads to us being argumentative with our partner. We try to muscle our way around, forcing to have things our way. What do our women do? They get more difficult. They get more argumentative. And let me tell you, you can't ever win an argument with a woman. They get more hard to deal with. You see that version of us, that tenderness that we develop when things aren't going our way? That version of us will never let our woman submit to us. That version of us, it communicates that we're not certain. It communicates that we can't lead properly. It communicates that we lack confidence. Women are not going to submit to the lack of all of those things. You have to tap into your masculinity. You have to tap into certainty. You have to tap into emotional maturity. That is the only way she's going to submit. And sometimes women actually, they want to submit. They want to be in their feminine. They want to be soft. But us as men, we have to provide that environment for them to be that way. We have to lead. We have to set the temperature. Sometimes it's not about muscling and forcing things to be a certain way. Sometimes it's about setting the temperature. Sometimes we forget about the things that we did as men when we met our partner to make them choose us, to make them fall in love with us. Sometimes we forget about that. Sometimes we forget about the little things that make our partner happy, makes them excited, that makes them feel safe with us. Sometimes we are so focused on everything else and we neglect those things. But hear me out. Pour into the parts of your partner that makes them happy, makes them feel confident, and makes them want to be safe and be vulnerable with you. Yeah? Pour into those parts of your partner. And you see that tender version of you, that argumentative version of you, that aggressive version of you that you want to muscle and have things your way and want to win the arguments, that version of you got to change that. New approach, new results. You can't solve your problems with the same mindset that you used to create them. So you see that tender version of you got to tap into your highest self. You got to forget about that argumentative side and forget about all of those little things. And tap into a version of you, that masculine version of you. And I say tap into that masculine version. I'm not saying you should walk around like you're a tough guy with your woman. Be assertive. Be confident. Speak less. Don't go back and forth. When she gets in her little moods and her little emotional highs, you simply say, hey babe, we're not arguing today. I got you. When we are better, we'll talk. And you're done. You don't ever explain and be like, oh, it's not that I don't want to listen to your feelings. It's not that it don't matter to me. No. Set the temperature. You respect how she feels, and also you communicate that we will talk on your terms when emotions are not high. Yeah? New approach, new results. Start doing things differently. Tap into your masculine energy. Tap into that emotional maturity. And I promise you, sometimes that is all women need. Forget about social standards. Forget about what's happening outside. You see, your relationship is different from every other relationship. Just like you. You're unique to who you are, right? There's no one like you. Your relationship is unique to you and your partner. There's no other relationship like it. Don't be comparing. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Don't be comparing your relationship to other people's relationship. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the storms that they had to weather. Yeah? You don't know the sleepless nights. You don't know the tears. You don't know how they fight for each other. Or not. But they could show up and they look good on the pictures. Focus on your partner. Focus on the things that makes your relationship work. Don't compare what works for that other relationship and neglect your relationship altogether. Continuously date each other. Continuously get to know each other. You see, the moment you stop getting to know your partner, that relationship is gonna die. You see, the moment you stop trying to understand your partner, that relationship is gonna die. We all want our partners to give us what we want. A relationship is not about yourself. A relationship is about us, you and your partner. It's never about you only. You see, the moment you start thinking about you and what you want and what they should do and what you deserve only, your relationship is not gonna work. It's about us, you and her. You become the best version of yourself for her. She becomes the best version of herself for you. But you gotta set the temperature. You gotta lead in such a way that each time you speak, your words hold weight. Your words fill the room without shouting, without trying to overly express yourself or overly explain, without trying to muscle your way to get your point across or to be heard. You do it with stillness. You do it with calm. That is the way to win her heart.